Hey FHN! I'm Sassy Garcia.
And I'm Kane Manfull.
And welcome to The Nightly Show. Stick by for videos ranging from above and beyond student here at FHN, an insightful review on a cult classic video game, to a showcase on the car community.
Starting the program off, St. Charles' own Christmas tradition celebrates an important milestone this winter season. Year after year, Christmas Traditions brings the holiday spirit of the past to life in the streets of St. Charles. In the 1970s, a small gathering of residents in the downtown St. Charles area came together to sing carols. Today, figures from across the globe share their unique holiday customs with nearly 250,000 annual visitors.
From the end of November until December 24th, guests are invited to receive the full Christmas experience every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not only are the holidays approaching quickly, but the Varsity cheer is also in the full swing for their season. Here is Makayla Howell's video on the FHN Varsity cheer team.
What's up, FHN? I'm Makayla Howell, and today we will be taking a deep look into how Varsity cheer gets ready for competition season. But first, let's hear from Coach Wittenberg on how they strategize and plan for competition season.
The strategy we start with is mixing things around, making sure we've got solid stunt groups and people who can hold each other up in the air. And then we try to have a combination of serious times, but also make sure they're still fun.
Competition season is really important. Simple things like staying tight, being clean, smiling, and having lots of energy is what makes you stand out to the crowd. When stunting, it takes even more of that.
I just focus on staying tight and then hitting everything and just keeping a smile on and trying to excite whoever's in the crowd.
One thing cheer provides for people is a variety of different things and techniques, such as cheering, tumbling, stunting, and dancing. But you cannot do that without your cheer team. So let's hear it from one of our fellow cheerleaders on what having that is like.
One important thing I wish people would know about cheering is how big of a community it is. It's like when you're a part of a cheer team, you're really a part of a family, and I love all my teammates. They're like my best friends.
Competition season is one of the hardest, funnest experiences ever. It takes lots of strength, perseverance, courage, and technique. Clearly, our varsity girls have what it takes, so let's make sure to celebrate them in every way for their huge accomplishments. Once again, my name is Makayla Howell. You're watching FHNtoday, signing off.
Thank you, Makayla. On December 4th, Wednesday morning around 7 a.m., Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare, was assassinated outside the Hilton Midtown Hotel in New York City. Footage was released of the event where the shooter was seen waiting behind a truck waiting for Thompson. The investigation is ongoing and new information is being uncovered daily.
Back in the halls here at Frankstown North, there are plenty of extracurriculars students can become involved in. Junior Kimora Jordan manages to juggle multiple. Here's Ben Bartels on how she does it.
It's just like a folktale of just a happy way to show, like another celebration thing.
There's so many available clubs and activities outside of the regular school day. Only a certain few can balance multiple of these and their school life effectively though. Kimora Jordan is one of the exceptions, juggling her personal life with a surplus of extracurricular activities.
I am a part of Max Scholars, Stuco, NHS, KOE. I'm president of the junior class, and a student leader of HOSA. I hope to get, especially out of Max Scholars, the family connection that I have, I guess the more knowledge and understanding too, as being around so many cultures and everything like that, just really knowing and helping, I guess, people feel more involved in the school.
She's very hardworking. I think she's very dedicated to bettering Max Scholars and bettering scholars as a whole. She's a natural born leader. She's a really good communicator. I can't say enough good things about her.
I did these clubs specifically, I would say Max Scholars, since it's a diversity club, you get to connect with all other cultures and backgrounds, so it feels more like a family. And you just connect with other people and everything like that. And then I say I did HOSA because of my career path in life. I want to go into the medical field, pursue women's health, and later in the healthcare field. And then other things were just more other ways to get involved in the school. It's either Monday through Friday, I have a meeting in the morning or afternoon. And then on the other times, my free time, I'm planning important events, like we planning cultural things for Max Scholars, start planning for prom, for the junior class and senior class, and just, I guess, looking up opportunities for HOSA or anything else like that, and just kind of pre-planning out my week. Overall, no, I don't regret it because it's great. You know, being the person that people can look to help solve their problems, or being looked to like have a fun time at school and stuff. I think that's always rewarding, you know, always making other people happy.
The incoming seasonal weather is looking pretty chilly. Our very own Max Scholars are collecting new and used winter clothing until January 31st to donate to those in need. With that look into the FHN community, let's take a look into the car community with a video by Alan Bautista.
Fastlane Classic Cars, a dealership that has been operating for 30 years, has been a staple in the car community here in St. Charles, offering not just vehicles, but a much bigger experience.
When I started back 30 years ago, you know, I was in the men's clothing industry for 25 and was very good at it. And I didn't know much about cars, to be honest with you. I didn't know much about hot rods. I didn't know much about street rods. You know, I didn't know much about Hemis and all these cars that we sell. And over the years, I learned about the car business.
Being able to support and strengthen the local community has been a focus within Fastlane.
Really focus heavily on doing a lot of events at Fastlane, just for the local community, catered towards, you know, kind of trying to give back when we can. So we do a food drive in November that all the collected, you know, donations go to the Jewish Community Center. We do a toy drive every year in December, which all of our collections go to Eagles Wings, which is a nonprofit organization based out of St. Charles County, and they provide boutique shopping experiences for kiddos in school districts in the St. Charles County area that perhaps you know, have clothing needs, or otherwise toy needs, things like that. And we've partnered also with a couple of different non-for-profits to do school supplies drives in the summer. But we really like to organize events that just can bring in families and bring in, you know, bring people together, bring the local car community together, and bring families in and just provide like that fun atmosphere.
I built this place so people could view. It doesn't cost. Come. I love when people come here, the grandparents, the parents, the kids, the dogs. We love when people come. And I tell people, what's it cost? Do I have to buy? Come and visit. It's like the Arch, only it doesn't cost you anything to come here. We love when people come visit. I get a kick out of that. We've created a place that people come from all over the country, from all over the world on a daily basis. And we're very proud of that as a team.
Thanks, Alan. On December 4th, the long-awaited Spotify Wrapped was released. For those who haven't seen it all over social media, Spotify Wrapped is a compilation of users' top tracks, artists, and podcasts that they've listened to throughout the year.
Along with the Wrapped release, Spotify announced the most played artist. For the second consecutive year, Taylor Swift topped the charts with over 26.6 billion streams globally. On the topic of entertainment, the video game Core Keeper has been becoming more and more popular over the past year. Let's hear from Theo Nielson on what has spiked the public's interest in this game.
Core Keeper is a fantasy survival multiplayer game made in 2021. It takes inspiration from games like Terraria and Stardew Valley and lets you explore, craft, and fight on your own or with friends. The first thing you're prompted to do is create a character, letting you choose from both cosmetic options but also a class, with lots of fantasy choices like Warrior, Mage, Ranger, Warlock, and some others, which all change how you play the game. The story of the game starts with you waking up in a cavern next to a large blue gemstone and some statues. You are urged to start exploring, and you can find lots of different biomes and creatures. Eventually, you may run into a boss, as there are 3 in the beginning area. If you have prepared enough and have been leveling up, you can fight and beat one of these bosses, who will drop helpful loot and possibly spawn a friendly NPC. Once you beat one of these bosses, you can unlock trackers for the other undefeated ones. Once you track those down and defeat them, an event will happen where you can explore more of the world, level up, and find the mysteries of the cavern. But that's just the beginning. But where I think this game shines is its multiplayer. Sure, it's fun on your own, but adding the chaos of another person makes it 10 times better. You can work together or compete, as the game has features for teams and PvP. Each world can support up to 8 people, so you can get a whole group of friends there. The game costs $20 and it's known to go on sale several times a year. Or if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's free. It's quite accessible, being on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStations 4 and 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S, and on Steam. It's about 30 hours to complete the main objectives while using a guide, and around 150 to 100% your world, also using a guide. The game is still getting updates and new content and free DLC, so don't worry about it getting stale. In a time where greedy AAA companies are charging $70 for games that aren't even finished on release, this game is a breath of fresh air. I give it a 7 out of 10 on your own and a 9 out of 10 while playing with friends, and I genuinely hope you try it out.
Thanks, Theo. Monday, December 9th, the Golden Globes announced their nominations for this year. Some of the most notable choices are Timothée Chalamet for Best Actor in A Complete Unknown, Challengers for Best Motion Picture Comedy, and Ariana Grande for Best Supporting Actress in Wicked. For more information on the nominations, visit the link to the nominations we have down below in the description.
Although the release of Wicked was in mid-November of 2024, the community built on set with Grande and her co-star Cynthia Erivo has been consistently on the surface of many social platforms. These platforms are the places where everyone can be in the know. Here is a video from Nathan Smith on students' least favorite social media apps.
My name is Nathan Smith, and I'm here with Robert Silsley,
Morgan Smith.
Ethan Scott. Leo Schmickel.
Robert, do you use social media?
Yes. I do.
Yes, I do. A little.
Which is one that you would never use?
Probably Facebook.
Why do you say that?
Because it's for old people.
Probably Google Hangouts.
Why do you say that?
Because I got in trouble one time.
Twitter or Facebook?
Why do you say that?
Facebook, I don't know. It's just old people in there. And then Twitter, I don't know. I just don't use it much.
Twitter.
Why do you say that?
Everybody's weird and mad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan.
Well, that's the end of today's show. Make sure to follow us at FHNtoday on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe if you haven't already here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and comment down below about what story you want to see covered in the next episode. Once again, I'm Kane Manfull.
And I'm Sassy Garcia, signing off.